Hi, I'm Suruta, co-founder of GoCrackIt. In this video, I will take you through how to convert summer internship into a PPO. So we have interviewed and researched thousands of students, and there are three most important things which will help you convert your summer internship to a PPO or a PPI. First is high impact work, networking, and project presentation. I will take you through details of all these three things in this video. So, what's high impact work? Work that you do which will create an impact for the organization where you're working. It could be either increase in revenues, reduction in cost, creating long term impact strategies. Here I've listed down a few things. It could be about getting new customers, which could be contributing to pitches to get new customers, doing market research and get into new segments, or contributing to a client's work. So, let's say you are in a consulting firm and you contribute to a pitch which is being presented, which is being submitted to the client. Now, that is all high impact work for the organization. It could be strategic work, right? You are developing model for, say, optimizing the sales route for your salesperson. That will really help the organization. It could be also about bringing in new or innovative ways of working on Excel sheets. Is there a way that you can help them with it, reduce their time and effort? So, all this is high impact work. Now, you need to be cognizant during your internship to figure out what work you're doing and whether it is really creating impact. For example, you might be in a sales and marketing role, and you might be given work of making a list of people whom you need to reach out and make cold calls, which is sales work. After you have done that, if you could also tell them that I'm also going to do sales analytics and do that, now that will really create an impact for the organization, because not only have you created a process for sales, but you have also made analytics about it to figure out what is working in sales and what is not working. In fact, this is something which we had suggested to one of our students, and because of that, he converted a mundane sales internship, which did not have any PPO able quality, into a PPO. Now let's see, how do you create this impact? Four things in this: problem solving, your knowledge, ability to use tools and frameworks, and communication. Now let's look at this through an example. If your project is to launch a new product of a FMCG company across metro cities in India. Now, how would you go about this? What would be your marketing strategy? Would you do any roadshows? What would be your distribution strategy? What kind of team would you set up to oversee this product line? You need to break down the problem and provide a structured approach. Look at what the company had done previously. Look at what other companies in similar and different domains are doing. Can you use Apple's strategy of mega launch for this FMCG product? It's way out of the box, but would that help? Show your creativity. And this is where your problem solving skills, your knowledge about the industry, function, companies would be useful. Do you know what tools to use? For example, how would you put the plan in place? Would you use Google spreadsheets or Slack? How would you track the progress of this launch? What metrics would you evolve? You should also know about the company's resources and capabilities so that you don't reinvent the wheel again. This is where these three things, right? Problem solving skills, knowledge, tools, and frameworks are very important. Now, the fourth thing is about communication, wherein you engage with your manager and your team members. You tell them on a weekly basis how your progress has been. Now, it is not up to the manager to ask you what you're doing and to ask you about your progress. It is up to you to tell that manager that this is what I have been doing, this is where I have progressed, these are the challenges that I am facing. Also, while you're doing it, be assertive in your communication. Show confidence, and that will come only if you've mastered the above three: your problem solving skills, your knowledge, and your knowing what to use where. So, these four things would help you create high impact work. This is one example of a summer intern in PepsiCo who had a successful internship and also converted it to a PPO. Now, look at this PPO work. Out of this, the most important thing is that she has made a pilot, right? So, she studied, analyzed different things. She provided recommendations but also created a pilot. Now, this is something which is most important, right? If you could pilot, that would be creating a very high impact. So, we have discussed about creating high impact work. Next is about networking. Networking has to be subtle and objective. And you don't think that if you're a shy person, you can't do it. No, it can be done if you put a structure around it. Before the start of internship, go through LinkedIn profiles of people who would be part of your team and those who would be in your vicinity. Prepare questions and discussion topics for these people. See what you can offer to help them. For example, there was one intern who was working with us and he was doing really great work. I mean, he was checking all the boxes of high impact work. But then he went out of his way to speak to people beyond his team. So he was working in analytics, but he also used to communicate with people in the marketing division. And there he helped in the events that the marketing team was doing. Now, this shows a lot of initiative and ownership. And this could come only because he networked not only within his team, which was analytics, but also beyond to the marketing team. Obviously, he enjoyed what he was doing because he was doing that event and was in charge of certain things in that event. He had a high visibility as well, right? That is what networking helps you with. So, do that, and it could be done through a plan. So, after creating this high impact work and networking, the last but not the least is a stellar presentation, which you need to give either in the middle of your internship or at the end of the internship. Right now, as for all the presentations, front load your PPT. Share what is the most important part in the PPT right at the beginning. That is because the team who would be listening to your presentations would be going through tens of PPTs over 1 hour or so. Don't bore them. Show them what you have achieved, and then show how you have achieved it. Now, for this PPT, do take in continuous feedback from your manager and incorporate that. Have a draft work in progress PPT ready, which you kind of update every week. Do have these discussions with GoCrackIt mentors and incorporate them as well in your PPT. Ensure that your PPT is crisp, structured, and you are prepared for Q&A. There are different styles in which you can present your PPT. Do not have boring slides. Use different tools like Prezi, Vimeo, Canva, Google Slides to make great PPT slides. It doesn't take much time, everything is available online. Take that effort to have a great presentation. Some hygiene factors: do research about the company's culture before you step into the internship. Dress according to the company's culture. Be on time. Actually, be before time and leave after the normal work hours of your team. Now, it does happen that a lot of senior people stay up after the normal work hours. During that time, it is possible that you might bump into somebody who is very senior and important. You can offer them help. Is there something that I can do to help you? They might offload some of your work and they will definitely remember and recognize you, right? So put in those efforts during this 2 months of summer internship. It will contribute towards you converting into a PPO. Show positive vibes, be a likable person. It is not only your manager who is going to decide whether to offer your PPO. It is your manager, his or her seniors, your team members, and other members in the organization who are going to take a collective decision, and hence be that person whom everybody wants to be on team, right? So keep these things in mind, and with that, we are sure that you would convert your PPO. You have 100% support from our team for this. We are available for any concerns or queries which you may have anytime. Thanks a lot and all the best for your summer internship.